Тъй, миналата част помогнахме тук и на някакво джудже отзади и сега тук трябва да ходим да видим на къде трябваше да тръгваме, нагоре не. Не, той лево 16, то не ме трябва. Не знам, що ме преориентира всеки път на него. Някой от тия трябва да направим. Да и той ще направим. Някой лево 13 имам, а първо лево 12 ще направим и къде трябва да идем сега? Да, някъде нагоре тук. Тъй. Дай сега да видим как ще минем без да коня да се препъни 1000 пътя по пътя. Всичките хора ще изблъскаме, обаче... Тук има табела. Я да ви може да използваме. Да се приближим, да. Мапа нещо такова са глична. Заради графиките на обикновения мап, обаче не е на картата, дето и... Въпреки че я прегледа преди това. И сега се появихме точно у градинката. Защото така става. И би трябвало да сме близо тук, тъй. Той тук някъде. Ага. Какво и той? Той някаква пещера ли не? Някаква къща ще и той. Тъй, дай да се прегледаме скиловете, дет сме отключили. Така, тъй магии и това, онова. Имаме 5 точки. Дай той Firestream да такова. Да увеличим и друго каквото и Ардо да увелича. Не знам, май по-добре тук да почна. С тия, въпреки че нямам слотове все още. Тъй, дай после се занимавам пак с това.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
С кой зет?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siguruvin cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You made this robe here. Your
Хапен...
equipment will be safe.
Хапен е внуха. Ти кое? Сега ставаме голе, явно, че... Дано да няма много голотия.
Splendid. Siguruvin awaits in the next room.
Ако се чуете, тако на евнусите също всъщност има ти. Това да им увисва отдолу гушата и да надебеляват в тая долната област на корема е нормално. Явно, че като ги скупят хората, тъй става. Значи тук май трябва да лиза.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe, and we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him.
This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing?
Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Ну, ние с топалката ще ги удряме.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Дай да ги поизсушиме тук, тъй. Тос не го видя, бе. Ой, приятел, дай да поизсушиме, дето влезе в банята. Ха-ха. Изхалос... още има. Още приятели. Ела тук тъй да... Дай баба огънче. Пък откъде си мислиш, че ще му удреш, бе, мършо? Заповядай пак. Ха-ха. От той тъпо огнище не мога го оцеля. Къде е този? Ето го. Ха-ха. Топла баня.
Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. Spying on him, having him followed, was a bloody nightmare.
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me first.
Трябва да намеря коренския син.
I need to find Horson. Now it looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Много дълга стана тази катсцена.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Само дано да не трябва да убием и чудовища в кладенец, само че в тази игра изобщо не може да се биеш под вода. Тук те има от тия останките, къде са е. О, супер, брат ви ти мога да събера тия работи. Хубаво ще ги продам. Таяли бе, та страна има още. И някои материали продават. Като говорим за материали, майче имаше едни саби последния път, дето намеряхме диаграми, пък не ги направихме, май. Трябва да ги прегледам после. Тук май трябва да слезем, дано да не е някакъв кладенец с чудовища, че...
Oh, Bart, stop that now!
Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadler.
Откъде го взе трола?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Ziggy but take. Good Ziggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh no. Boom. Hole. But look won't go. But look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
Какви гъби.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Jorfin gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Троловете.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. this like?
I'll elaborate. Explosion, big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Работя с идиоти цял живот.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Тъй, сега трябва да трепим чудовището в ямата. Ето какво има.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Outhouse drain pipes seem to converge in.
Значи престои. През тръбата сигурно се е пуснали бомбата. Сега трябва да влезем тук, обаче... имаме такова на Ар. Имаме този антидот, който... сега той жълто трябва да го държим под око време. Траене имаме. Трябва да не закъснеем иначе.
Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Не може да отворим тази врата. Да съберем каквото има.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Но трябва побързаме, че и лекарство или кой антидот, като изтече явно, че ще се отдавим някоето и...
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Бре, чудовище ли има зад нас? Не е така. Всъщност, да се включим щит. Не запалимо. Добре, слава богу. Викам, сега ще ме гръмне в лицето и някаква броня така има, я да се качим на той. Може да вземем всичко туда. Те с приятели така. Искате да бъдете опърлени като пилета. Аре, марш от тук, бе. Тъй. Още един приятел надолу там. Моля да уметнем нещо, не. Ела насам, бе, приятелю. Така. Хубавичко да то опърлем ни. Айде, бе. Не му е достатъчно бързо, не знам, трябва да видим някой скил дали не е. За тако. Дали не е някой скил за по-бързо. Те пък ако гледа... Пръстенче, дано да мога го продам. Да почна да лагвам така. Ти какво е? Мога да му подъртам главата на чудовището, който не знаеш, че му го правиш ти. То с приятел се е него. Ще го правим на барбекю. На кебабчета. На извънземни кебабчета ще го направим. Тука... Не, тука не е нищо. Свен гъде. Кашони има тука. Дано да нямаме много такива квестови, дето имаме ограничения на времето, че сигурно лесно ще се атакуват. Какъв е то?
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Yet another shiny ball.
Пръстен някакъв. Супер, не го вземаме. Приятел. Ха-ха. Тъй сега тук трябва да търсим нещо. Явно. Де да знам. Някъде тук. Тоя кръг, където е на минимапа. Кацата има някакви телове, не знам защо. В кацата съдържат телове, тук не е нищо. Някъде горе освен. Тук може да скочим, да. Сребро има тук. Що изгасям всеки път тия такова? Тука? Не, той не може да влезем. Ако се мисля, че ще ма карат после да намирам ключови за тия врати и да се връщам специално за тия, няма да стане. И тука нямаше нищо. Добре. Но къде трябва да отидем? Някъде надолу, вероятно.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Тъй. Сега трябва да се връщаме или не знам. Ето тук има нещо.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil.
Всяко трябва да правим.
Caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Сега явно трябва да се връщаме и таман да добегаме преди той антидота да е изтекал. Той какво беше? Още един пръстен.
Another trinket.
Айде по-бързо, айде че ще изтечето и. Тук няма нищо, тук гъби. И тук и също води до трола. Сега май горе трябва да се върнем. Тук то си има ли нещо за крадене в затвора си? Тук някой скелет има, поради някаква причина имат пари. Затварят ги затворниците с пари. Не знам що. Enhanced Stock Crude Oil, аха. Ето и тук. Ой, брадви имаш, добре. Още старо желязо за продан. Тук не, тук прегледахме. Тук има някакви... Така... Що се превъртам, човек, да... Гералт се препъва на всеки, тако, на всяка малка неравност. А пак коня напал ги набия спирачките като на БМВ. Също на всяка неравност. Откъде се излиза сега?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Guess I could be wrong. Smell was weak, barely detectable.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You have to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Сега трябва да търсим где са пуснали бомбата.
Nothing interesting here.
Тук има някакви дрехи.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Тук има нещо.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you!
Тъй, тук най-сетния свършиме с тази баня. Сега да излизаме от тук и да видим какво ще имаме да правим друго. Трябваше да... Като имахме нещо за... Какво беше? Не алхимия, ами за крафтване май. За мечовете трябва да направим, да намерим материали за тях. Всъщност единия меч е почти готов. Не съм ги направил вече, нали? Не съм. Тъй, че всички тия буклуци други ще ги продадем. Сега само трябва да намерим някъде у града да има ковач. Някъде тука май имаш, отдето е маркера тука. Обаче не знам, сега ще видим. Къде е коня? Кон. Кон бе кон, айде.
Elven blood, eh?
Ей, че не може да се спринтира човек, като е в този тъп град. А, тук има някакъв бронировчик имаше.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Тъй, тук няма такова, тъй че да... Човек, защо? Така.
Footprints.
Стъпки има. Някой шматарок е влизал тук. Сега да видим през стената.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions.
Тъй, той не може да го... Какво има? За крадене шпатула има. А, тук има нещо. То приличаше на будилите още малко, че ще мазмачка, може да окаже, че бутилки с вино.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Тъй, тук няма друго за крадене.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Siri, Menga is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
А, долу има някой, значи сега ще трябва да убиваме някой. Тъй.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
Тука... О, ръкавички има. И...
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Някои книжки има, и кой, да. Писма, не мисля, че те... Има някои хора, дето като играят, играят четат явно, ма... Аз не съм от тях. Сега тук тъй да се приготвим някой, ако има... Да не прави изненада.
Extra. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menga.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menga promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks.
If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand, even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Тъй, сега... Къде бях тръгнал? Бях тръгнал за Ковачуш. Някъде тук трябваше да бъде. Доколкото се спомням, не. Уж е тук, ама го ня. Не знам, нещо изчезват. Ето го. Добре, че има тъс. Нещо се гличват май. Нещо в тази игра май се гличват тия ковачи и глупости.
Like you to craft something for me. Think you can?
Тъй, сега да видим дали ще имаме материали обаче за тия... Ко беше? Къде бяха тия? Мечовите, да. Griffin Silver Sword, Метрея, Fifth Essence, не го знам той кое и... Още сребро. Тъй, Griffin Steel Sword вече е готов. Поне него можем да го направим. Друго обаче ме трябва материал. Тук има ли сребро? Сребро, той. Silver Ingot и... От чисто сребро мога да направя и от... Тъй, но... Две май стигат. И друго ко беше? Fifth Essence. Тос пак материал. Отде да го намеря. Може да дисмантъл на нещо, за да взема тос. Fifth Essence не знам откъде може се вземе. Я... Тъй, тук само чудовищни кръв самото и дадат. Друго ко ме трябваше? Ледър, кожа ме трябва от някъде, ама... Така квадратна правоъгълна ли, което е там от тъс овча кожа, да. Тъй, че от нея ще вземем едно. Бе трябвало да стигне и не знам той Fifth Essence обаче отде да го взема. Тъй, тук тъй не, той не продава или... Ето, тук тъй има. Що не ми покажа, че мога да го купя момента? То, защото скъпо. Защото скъпо заради той. Тъй. И май той беше, да. Вече имаме сребърните мечове и... Имаме пълния такова с комплект Грифин броня и тай нататък май. И да, забравих тия да се продам буклуците. И тъй, тук обаче ще прекъсна. И тъй, до следващия път.